Okay, our next graduate student is Nicholas Root, who is a PhD student in psychology. And his faculty advisor is V.S. Raman Chandran. And please join me in welcoming Nicholas. Thank you.
I study a neurological condition called synesthesia using data from multiple languages. 3 minutes, 3 questions. What is synesthesia? Why multiple languages? Why should you care? When most of you read the text on this slide, you see it written in black. But for about 2% of you, it looks like this. Synesthetes experience letters of the alphabet as having a consistent color. Now, by consistent, I mean a few things. Consistent across space. So if your S is purple here, it's purple there. Consistent across time. So if your H is burnt sepia today, it'll be the same burnt sepia 2 years from now. Finally, intriguingly, I mean consistent across people. So around 60% of synesthetes, for example, will tell you that A is red. Why? A is for apple, and apples are red. A is a warm sound, red is a warm color. A is the first letter of the alphabet, red is the first color of the rainbow. You could go on and on and on. But the problem with thinking like this is that these theories all make the same prediction. A should be red. And so you can't tell them apart. Well, they make the same prediction in English. In Dutch, A is for ape, and apes are brown. In Spanish, A sounds like ah. And in Korean, A is not the first letter of the alphabet. G is. Now for synesthetes, Dutch A is still red. Spanish A is still red. But Korean G is red. And so by studying synesthesia in multiple languages, we can figure out the rule. A is red because it's the first letter of the alphabet. Now, hopefully many of you just find this interesting. But the rest of you might wonder why we should care about something that's rare and basically benign. Well, we can use synesthesia to study a much more fundamental process, reading. See, in the brain, synesthesia happens when the letter area and the color area get wired together by accident. And we can use this accident to our advantage. Here's how. Scientists know a great deal about how the color area of the brain is organized, in part because they've been able to study it in monkeys. We know comparably little about how the reading area works, in part because monkeys can't read. Now, we can't go sticking electrodes into human brains, but with synesthesia, we wouldn't have to. We can just ask synesthetes what color their letters are and use their responses to study how the letter area is organized. So in this way, synesthesia is a window into the brain that lets us literally see how the brain thinks about reading. Thank you.